Welcome to the Bass Hole Podcast, the show where we talk bass fishing without the filters, the fluff, or the tournament politics. And I'm Bob from Bob's Bassin' and Stuff. Today we're going to talk about an issue that seems to stir things up in the fishing world. Bank versus boat. That's right. Are you better off walking the shoreline with a single rod in hand, or does fishing not really start until you crank up an outboard? Let's get into it. Let's start with the bank anglers. That's where most of us started. Whether it was a cane pole or a Zebco 33, we walked to the pond, made a cast, and hoped for a tug. Let's start with the pros of bank fishing. The first thing is cost. You don't need a $70,000 or $80,000 bass boat with all the electronics. All you need is a rod, a reel, some tackle, and an old pair of sneakers or boots. Next, access. As a bank angler, you have access to ponds, creeks, and rivers where there's no ramp that a boat can't touch. And a lot of times there's big fish living there. Some of the best bass I've ever seen have come out of little mud holes you couldn't dare put a bass boat in. Next, you have simplicity. There's no batteries dying, no fuel to buy, no charging, no boat repairs. You just show up and fish. The cons of bank fishing are casting angles. A lot of times you're hemmed in by brush and trees and property lines and fences. Next is mobility. You can only walk so far before you run out of shoreline. And last is hang-ups. If you get hung up fishing off the bank, you almost always have to break off. Now, boaters, this is where the debate really heats up. A boat gives you the ability to fish the whole lake. You can chase bass, you can run points, you can fish offshore structure, and you can hit 20 spots in one day. Next, you have tools. With electronics, trolling motors, and power poles, you have every advantage that technology provides. The next pro is comfort and capacity. You have room for multiple rods, tons of tackle, and maybe even a buddy or two. Now for the cons, and they're big ones. The first con, let's be real here. Boats are expensive. Throw in a trolling motor with spot lock and sonar, and you're looking at $80,000 to $100,000. That's not counting insurance, trailer maintenance, and gas. All of a sudden, fishing looks more like a second mortgage. Next, there's maintenance. If you've owned a boat before, you know there's a hole in the water where all the money goes. Batteries die, motors break, trailers rust. It's never ending. Next, we have hassle. You have to get your boat out, hook it up, take it to the ramp, and let's be honest, ramps can be a circus. You have to unload your boat, park your trailer, come back your trailer in the water, load your boat, take your boat home, unhook your boat, put it in the garage. It's a whole lot easier to pick up a rod and reel and walk down to the pond. Now let's talk about the elephant in the room. The tension between bank anglers and boat anglers. Bank anglers sometimes feel disrespected. Boats roll by too close, they blow out the shoreline bite, and sometimes they just act like bank fishing is somehow less than. Boat anglers, on the other hand, get frustrated at bank fishermen for crowding ramps, casting at docks that they want to fish, and camping on community holes. The truth is, both sides sometimes forget that we're all out here doing the same thing, chasing the same green fish, and the fish don't care if you're on the bank on foot or if you're behind a 250 horsepower Mercury. Here's the bottom line. Bank fishing is the cheapest, simplest, most accessible way to bass fish. Boat fishing is expensive and complicated, but opens up a whole new world of water. Neither one is better, just different. And to be honest, most people would probably appreciate fishing more if they did both. Some of my best days came from walking the bank of a little farm pond, and some of my most fun days came from burning down a lake on a bass boat. So what do you think? Are you team bank or team boat? Did you get your start fishing on foot? Drop a comment below, hit the like button, share this video with your bass fishing buddies, and don't forget to subscribe for more takes on hot topics here on the Bass Hole Podcast. Until next time, keep bassing. This has been the Bass Hole Podcast.